Patrimu. Icet aing pencuri ambil. Aing headset dipakai. Headset. Kasih. Cek. Dipakai tadi. Turnai. Kenapa sebagai mana? Cek. Ini sudah merah. Cek. Pakai sudah. Mau lupa pakai. Terus saya sudah. Cek guys.
make you feel like mad.
Sorry, musik kena copyright cok. Boleh lah. Daripada tidak terpakai guys. Aku dijapau. Ada satu lagi siapa? Dia main kecil. Mana cikgu bro? Kalian maju. Kemana punya ratus cok? Tipu. Tes. Tidak bersama. Kuda sup. Ada stiker tu ada bro. Bro, sama guys. Sorry guys. Iya semua. Dia dua pemain Highland. Panen baik ke sekolah. Koin lah Konami. Poin berapa terakhir? 15%. Stabil. 717. Bentar, kasih aktif ini di mana? Habis bersihkan. Kasih aktif sarang ini di mana? Justin on. Oke, target 1900. kedua kaos ini.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. And the counter is on. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Van Dijk. And it's Thuram. Mateus. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Strong running down that left flank. Neymar. Oh, that is a nice touch. Muto. That's a nicely weighted pass. Cassius breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, they can break here. And he's on his way. Nice physical challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Beckham. Santos finding their passes. De Bruyne! Well, now it's a race for the ball. The most accurate pass. Chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. That's an excellent interception. Chelsea, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rafinha shapes the shoot! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mosquera. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's cut it out. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Look at the space here. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's good play. Big chance!
Oh,
He has done it!
well,
And
man.
they're at it again in double quick time. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, nice touch.
Uh-oh.
Muto. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Chelsea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's a good run down the left. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Long ball upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. Now it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the first 45 minutes are up. We can review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Best driving on and making good progress. Cross from Rafinha. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And that has put paid to that. That has been cut short. Muto. And it's De Bruyne. Maldini. To Schneider. Looking for options for movement. Back when it goes. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And the shot! And it's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mosquera spots it and intercepts. Saliba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he finish? They've scored! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Santos get themselves back into contention.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And here's Rafinha. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Played back in. And this is Messi. De Bruyne. Muto. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Beckham taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, there's a probing ball. No, that was never going to make it. De Bruyne. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He might be in here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's tried one! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Van Dijk. Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rafinha. Number 3.
Ah, such a clever touch.
Number 20.
Neymar.
Mateus. Coming on the field.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 18. Neymar.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Pretty robust defending.
Number 16.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Substitutions taking place.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a loose ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Neymar. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Yeah, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Rijkaard. And here's Beckham. And he welcomes it in. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Xabi Alonso is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. He's in a great position here. And it's Arda Güler. Beckham. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame.
Sorry, some passes. Divisi 2 hanya tertinggi yang terkalah, cok. Sahabat Snow.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a really well-measured ball. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared without hesitation. That's the throw. Lovely feet. Always play. There's the shot! So what can they make of this? Aims beyond the defence. Thinks about the shot. Mateos. And it's Zanetti. Schneider. And they're battling for the right to play in the early stages.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Knocks it out wide. Has crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicked it back promptly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. It's a promising position. And he's cleared it back out. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a throw. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. Played in deep. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bastoni is there and he can get that clear. Looking for options for movement. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Batistuta. Succumbs to the pressure. Almost half an hour in now. It's a good ball out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thuram tries to clear. Somewhat off target. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a lovely, neat pass. Out to the right. No, it's come to nothing. Zanetti. Now it's Batistuta. That is a great pick out. Batistuta. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Ruggeri. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party, and it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out wide. Played it early. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Schneider, Lookman, and Bastoni, Lookman, and Bastoni. That's a good ball out wide. Plays it in low, and he's there to belt it away. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Hangs one in. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Ruggeri. Oh, he's not getting any further than that.
Lookman, it's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Messi! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
And he's picked it up out wide. Ball swung in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They're failing with the very quality that should be delivered with more intent.
Lookman gets into a good position.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's in a great position here. He's being urged to shoot. Has a look and plays it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
There's going to be another change
Numero
here.
72. Lasciano il campo per il numero 32.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out to the right. Can he get it through? Lofted in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Their confidence in their crossing is deserting them when they need it most now.
Oh, super find.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played out towards the right wing. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Messi. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Now there's a fun. Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, it's a massive contribution to help his team in front again, and his determination and stamina has enabled another late addition to typify his commitment from start to finish.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And time is up. Chelsea have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Okay guys, kita back sa talaga Steelers namin Rocco. Red Clippers. Kita banyak jemput yang cok. Misi biasa. Coba saya bangun dari becok. Mbak atas oke mau oke. Mas mainkan Mas
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never say die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goal.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Ha
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Gerrard. Robson. Now, can they get him away? He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to get it away. And it's Nesta. Gerrard. That's Vieira. Bale. Gerrard. He's being urged to shoot. Bullet. Vicious ball here. Can he get onto this? That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vieira. Zanetti. And it's Vieira. Bale. Oh, it's Bale! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Can he get on the end of it? And he shoots! No mistake! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Oh, that's well spotted. Gerrard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Robson. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Bullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass is just off target. Zanetti. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. That's Nedved. Gerrard. Milan looking to pass their way through. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Gerrard. Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
A case now of complete control.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bebeto proves just a little bit too strong. Busquets. Messi. Bebeto is onto this, and the shot! He's kicked it out just.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's Bale. Bale going face to face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bebeto short changes him with that pass. Now it's Hullet. Schneider. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bale. Now it's Nedved. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Robson. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Il quarto uomo indica
Pretty
2 minuti
robust
di recupero.
defending.
Nedved. Zanetti. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Driving through the middle. Robson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And how did he not make it four?
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
There's the shot! Hullet. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robson is someone with real dynamite. He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Could be danger here. He is through here. Bullish header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got it all! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He has a look up. Bale. Robson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Yeah. Bale. Over to the left. Zanetti going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
And here's Gerrard.
Robson. Now it's Bebeto. Mohamed Salah. And he plays one through. Hullet. He's got away. Leicester did well to stay calm there. Gerrard. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Gerrard looking understandably energised after his goal. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Robson played out wide. Zanetti. Bale. He's in a great chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Bale. It's Bale! He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what has happened here? Hoisted in. And he can clear it away.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Big chance! And that should get the job done. And this is Hollett. Robson deals with that comfortably. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Chiellini. And it's Thuram.
Ci sarà
Here's
un
Vieira.
minuto di recupero.
He's had it taken off him. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. And time is up. Chelsea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer.
Okay, guys, we are back. Avanti giù.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Barcelona finding their passes. Goes for a shot!
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. Chelsea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Neymar. Good purposeful running this. Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's only too happy to take that back. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Tonali. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a measure, gets his head on it! Oh, kick and win style!
And this is getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Perfectly measured that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Locatelli. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafinha. Rafinha running with the ball. Chelsea have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Chelsea with the corner. They're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Great vision. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Can he get on the end of this? That is lovely. And this is Bullet. Shoots!
It's there! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Half-time getting close now. He's in space and looking for options. That has been knocked clear. Look at the space here. Oh, can they get him away?
Hanging right there! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Tonali can so cleverly. And the first half is done.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio.
again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He is through here. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. Looking to play him in. Oh, super big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? They've got a corner here. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Cafu.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance, surely! No, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And this is Bullet. Bullet is flagged offside.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Bullet being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Bullet. Mateus. Locatelli. Mateus looking to add to his goal. And it's Bullet.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He's got away. Ah, such a clever touch. Chooses to go back. Nicely aimed pass. Cafu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 94.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
El
fact.
dorsal 24.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
El dorsal 19.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Cross to the back post.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Dembele, and he was alert to it. Del Piero. Del Piero. Mohamed Salah does well to get it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. And it's Salah. Schneider. Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The final 5 minutes. And there's green grass ahead of him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
They really do have to make something of this. Challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Balotelli. Deep into stoppage time. Tonali, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that's that. Chelsea were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell.
Abang squad kayak gitu aja gigi kali ngomongnya. Salam kenal bang. Abang udah divisi 1 kan? Hebat betul bang squad kayak punya abang. Kuat ngeri bang, tapi kalah. Berat bang, lawan abang memang berat ya. Ambil Abang udah berapa lama main football bang? Keren sekali abang skill abang. Sudah turun divisi bang saya. Double touch-nya abang yang tadi. Dengan super cancel bang. Pengen diajari deh bang kayak gitu.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Bang, bantu subscriber bang ya, biar mau main bisa kontak abang. Latih double touch. Akan dijual mas.
And that gets things running.
Jual sudah.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Pukulan sudah dari pusat tahun.
Oh, a very decent attempt. And here's Mohamed Salah. Chiellini too strong for his opponent there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Mbappe.
How good is that? About as smooth as it gets.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Zola.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Big chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zola plays it short. Deep cross. He's got tall. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, really good feet. That is lovely. And this is Raul. Oh, nice touch. Oh, well played. That's a cute ball. Great ball if he can get there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Mohamed Salah. Raul He's on a run down the left wing. Neymar. That's Busquets. Van Dijk. That's been cut out, well played. Zola, who does have an assist to his name. Best. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's on. Can he finish?
I tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Just the goalkeeper's a bit. Real chance! It's hit the upright. Mohamed Salah. Great vision. He can run onto that. And he's lost his man here. Oh, surely that deserves better.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Messi is short. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's tidy. Mbappe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zola. And the shot's on here. And this is Roll! Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, that's fabulous.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mohamed Salah! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Neymar. Otto calmly and we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Roll could try cutting inside here. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Royce clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And he's heaved it away. That could spell trouble. Thuram. And it's Neymar. Threads one in. And Dijk gets over and intercepts. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily. Zola looking to be a menace in the final third. Zola running with the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Well, chasing the game, trailing by 1. O'Shea. And this is Raul. Driving on and making good progress. Knocks it into space. Maldini clears. Zola. Zola going face to face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
And he was alert to it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Royce.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for the goal now.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Number 10. Raul. Coming on the field. Number 97. Aubameyang.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Erling Haaland.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Aubameyang. This looks promising. Takes a shot! He scores!
2 up now, and they are cruising.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Messi. He's gone for goal! Oh, should have put that away.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down, as opposed to 2. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Salah, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
That has been knocked clear. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu puts his foot on the gas. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Just a quick
Your
request today
reflections
for
then,
everybody
Jim.
to please
Peter,
kindly
I
remove
really
any
couldn't
cars
see what
parked
this
on the
team
road
was
outside
trying
the
to
stadium.
achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Yamal, Messi, and he's had it loose. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Messi is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks him off it and wins back the ball. And that looks a decent ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here. And Dyke with the clearance. Not Wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Messi. Vinicius Junior. And here's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shot a goal! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Messi. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Thuram. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Paulette.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Yamal. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Pull it. And he's heaved it away. Zanetti. Oh, can he get onto this?
Oh,
There's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. So what can they make of this? Looking for the run. No, that was never going to make it. Cannavaro. Best. Messi. Messi. Oh, good read. And here's Hullet. And Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good spread. That's a sharp pass. That ball looks a good one. Thinks about the shot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Goes for a shot! In he goes again! Oh, what? And again! He's got a goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first! Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
La asistencia a este partido
So
asciende a
all square and not for the first
97.52
time.
espectadores.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal
Chance for a shot! And Dijk gets good distance on it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Gets the shot away! This is their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's under a lot of pressure there. Messi wins the duel this time. Busquets. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Neymar just eases him off the ball. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get it through? He's cut it out. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bullet threads one in, and he's worked it through. Messi, he's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now he's got space here. He's away! And Messi! Oh, Barcelona! And they're back in front!
And that really is so impressive. Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Messi. Messi. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 9 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, Neymar, el dorsal 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And claimed it back swiftly. De Bruyne. Cracking ball.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to play it through. That's a good... Can he finish? Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal
2 up
14.
and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no
Habrá
chance
4
to
minutos de
get on the
descuento.
turn.
Four added minutes on the board. And it's Neymar. Oh, lovely feeding. Neymar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And that is as far as it goes. Chelsea played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands...
Neymar! It's off target and by quite a way.
Neymar clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Nice looking ball. Kane. Mohamed Salah. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In by Vinicius Junior. The most accurate pass. Zanetti. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mohamed Salah. Great vision. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. And it's Tonali. Knocks it out wide. Neymar. Robertson. Neymar. And it's Tonali. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Driving forward. Neymar. Looking for the run. He's having a shot! And he's done it! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Big chance, must be, shoots! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Kane. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alonso. Now it's Messi. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Xabi Alonso, played out wide, played in by Robertson.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. That's a cute ball. That is a brilliant interception. Cannavaro. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not again. He's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti. And Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. That's very neat. So much time and space here. Neymar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tonali. And it's Messi. And this is Kane. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chelsea ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. Played back in. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior swings it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Maldini, the man synonymous with solidity. Zanetti tries making a foray down the right. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's onside. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Xabi Alonso. And vicious ball here. Oh, it's a shot at goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Xabi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Tonali. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. Oh, well played. Cannavaro. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chelsea have it back and can go again. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. Mohamed Salah!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Busquets. And it's Messi. And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. That's Maldini. And it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was that
Vinicius Junior shapes to shoot! It's run. Oh, what has happened here? Cross from, and another try! Really well taken goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
so well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then
Neymar.
taking this chance to
Number
turn to
10.
their benches.
Messi.
This
Coming
is
on the
threatening
field.
to become a really
Number
good
11.
game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Best. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's had a shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mateus played out to the right. This looks promising. Now it's Tonali. Good read, needed to be.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Some good work on the right flank here. Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one
There will
out.
be 1 minute added time.
Xavi Alonso. Now Van Dijk. And that's that. Chelsea can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.